Welcome in the kitchen. So glad y'all are here. We're having soup. Soup night. It is soup night. Sure is. I've kind of got different camera angles going here, trying to figure out the best way for you all to see me, see what I'm doing and everything and so forth and so on. If you like it, let me know. If you don't, let me know that too. I'm going to make a chicken corn chowder soup. It's one of my favorites. I love any kind of a creamy soup. I do. I love creamy tomato soup. It's my favorite. I don't have a homemade recipe. I just use the Campbell's can. Y'all know where I'm going through that whole tomato soup thing. I've had several of you all have sent me recipes, and I just haven't had a chance to get them all together and try to come up with one that I really think I'm gonna like. But chicken corn chowder is yummy, 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 yummy. So we're gonna make that right now. I need some butter. Here we go. I need some butter and I need some flour, so I gotta go over here and get it out because I got everything else out. I did, but I didn't get out any flour. I'm going to start with about 4 tablespoons of butter. Right there. Half a stick, 1/4 of a cup, 4 tablespoons. Whatever y'all want to call it, that measurement is. Okay. All right, I'm going to turn y'all down so you can see in my pot. This is my chicken corn chowder pot. 4 tablespoons of butter. That's a little bit of flour. I don't know how much. A couple of tablespoons. And we're going to start by heating this up and making us a roux. Okay? We do not want this roux to turn brown like I do sometimes. I don't. This roux will just be just a basic little roux. We're going to cook it a few minutes. Get that flour kind of incorporated in with this butter. So it'll just all be creamy. And I've got a can of evaporated milk. This is not sweetened condensed. This is evaporated. Do not get the two confused. I'm going to go up in this corn. I'll be right back. Y'all keep your eye on that. Don't let it burn. Okie doke, I'm back. I got this can of corn open. Let me get it drained right over here. Now then, we've got everything we need for this. Y'all did a good job. You didn't let that burn. You didn't stir it though. Turn lights on. Andy's got us in the dark again. But that's all right. I'll stir it for you. As long as it didn't burn, we're fine. Every time I start doing this, I think about Andy, shh, you're being too loud. Every time I start with flour in a skillet like this, I think about...
We're going to have chicken inside my hands.
No, we had chicken and dumplings last night. We're having chicken soup. We're having soup. Taco soup. And chicken corn chowder soup.
We're going to have steak and baked potatoes.
No. He always wants something I'm not cooking, y'all. But he does love his chicken and dumplings. Every time I start cooking flour like this, I think about a lady in my life. She was not a relative, but we called her grandchildren called her Lala, and so we all called her Lala. And her granddaughter and I were the same age. And we had babies within like a week of each other. And I remember we were together at Lala's house, and they had diaper rash, and Lala told us to take flour and cornstarch and scorch it in a skillet. Just brown it and scorch it. And can use that, not to use baby powder and all those ointments, that would stop the diaper rash. And y'all know it worked. Sure did. So there's your tip for the day. All right. There's that. Boom. There's our roux. It's good. This is leftover ground chicken, celery, and onions from last night's chicken and dumplings. You know, I made chicken and dumplings. I said I'm going to have too much. So I'm going to save it for my soup. So that's what I did. Uh-oh. I'm just going to dump that right in there. Right like that. Pull that, pick that up. This stove is clean, plus it's going to boil with everything that you have on. Now then. This is a very mild, kind of bland soup. And I'm having a teaspoon tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to that, y'all. Basically, I'm a nervous wreck. But I'm fixing me some soups to eat. All right, now then, I'm going to add all 4 cups of this chicken broth. All 4 cups. Turn this up on high so it'll start boiling good. I put that flour in there and that butter so that it will thicken it just a little bit. Okay? That's what we wanted to do that for. This is super easy to do, you all. Super, super easy. There we go. And in my ground chicken, I don't know if y'all have watched the chicken and dumplings or not. In my ground chicken, I have got some chicken bouillon. No salt, just chicken bouillon because it is salty. Some black pepper and some herb de Provence already seasoned in that chicken, okay? So if you're starting from scratch, you want to cook your chicken. You can use shredded chicken, you can use rotisserie chicken, you can use canned chicken, you can boil you a chicken breast. I choose just to put mine in the food processor, process it up, grind it up, and then you've got little bitty bites of chicken. See, look at that. Cooks in 5 minutes in just a little bit of butter in it. It's so good. All right, I'm going to add 1 can of whole kernel corn. Right like that. And I'm going to fling the corn out. Y'all know what happens if you get flung out. I get to eat you. Right? That's right. All right, now then, I'm going to open up my milk here. And I'm going to put this whole can of this milk right here in this soup. Y'all, this is basically it. I'm going to taste it and season it here in a minute when it comes up to temperature. But that's pretty much it. Look at that. Doesn't that look yummy? I love anything with chicken. I mean, this is just comfort food to me. Just comfort. Comfort, comfort. Let's get a taste of this. That herb de Provence adds so much to your chicken dishes, all your chicken soups, chicken stews, whatever. And I do want to add a little more chicken seasoning. So I'm going to go in there with about a half a tablespoon. That's about a half of a tablespoon. Because you know your milk is not seasoned, it's just milk. So this will thicken up and be so yummy. Nobody's going to eat this but me, so I'm going right back in with my spoon. Holy cow, is that good. It is so yummy. You can add noodles to this, just plain noodles, any kind of pasta noodles you have. It's just good. There's just no 2 ways about it. There's some good soup. How quick was that? And if you had to start from scratch, maybe another 10 minutes. Maybe. I'm going to let it simmer. It's coming up to a boil. You have to let it boil for your flour to do its thickening thing, okay? Flour won't thicken it till it starts to boil. I think it has to boil 5 minutes to get its true full thickening power. So I believe if I'm right, that's what that is. It has to boil for 5 minutes. Okay? And I'll bring y'all back when it starts really cooking and getting nice and yummy. Okay? I'll be back in a few minutes. Delicious. They will like that for sure. I know that. As always, you all remember, like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a video. That'll be all for this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.